What's up, agency owners? Domenic Iandolo here, back with another video for you guys. Today, my video is going to be specifically tailored for beginners and those who are really looking to gather as much leads as possible to find as many clients to work with as possible. So, without taking up more of your time, let's jump right into it. So guys, for today, I'm going to be going over specifically the strategies that I used as a brand new agency owner and some current strategies that I actually use today to get as many leads as possible for free without having to turn to my paid traffic funnel, without having to do any sort of things like that. Now, like I had said in previous videos in the past, the main thing you need to focus on as a brand new agency owner is looking into lead generation. That is something that so many people overlook and so many people try, distracting themselves with other sort of tasks they think are important, like maybe it's creating documents or setting up their social media, their brand, whatever it is. But they forget that the one thing that is actually going to make them successful is generating leads that turn into paying clients. All right, so if you have started your own agency or you're looking to start your own agency, the first things that you need and that are an absolute must is to get your Facebook and your Instagram pages set up, just at a very foundational level. With having those pages set up, you will now be able to reach out to as many people as possible through the Facebook and Instagram platform. Those are two main platforms that I highly recommend because your ideal client is guaranteed to be on those platforms. Considering if you are trying to start a paid traffic service or a paid traffic agency, you are going to be running ads on Facebook and Instagram. So your clients are there. You just need to be able to start your own pages so you can begin to reach out to them. Now, the one tactic I want to really dive into today is the Facebook group engagement outreach strategy. Now, I know it's a long term, but let me just elaborate a little bit on it. Guys, there are many Facebook engagement groups out there right now that have your ideal clients out there. Plenty of Shopify store owners are in those groups asking for advice from Facebook media buyers, trying to get as much advice as possible on how to run their own ads so that they can be successful. Now, where you come in is you don't want to go into these groups trying to basically pitch your offer, pitch your service to every single person in there. What you want to do instead is actually go into these groups and engage with people and genuinely add value. Now, by genuinely adding value, a lot of these conversations will lead to personal messages in your DMs. You can go back and forth with these people and get as much information on them as possible, and you can begin to start to create a solid leads list and a list of people that you can begin to follow up with in the future. Now, another great added benefit about engaging in these groups with adding value is you're going to be going in and you're going to be making posts about things that you can directly add value to. You're going to be giving tips and tricks to people, giving your advice, offering your guidance, and you're gonna see a ton of the posts that you are actually creating in these groups are gonna get tons of engagement, and those are all potential leads of people that you can begin to follow up with and actually earn their business from for you to be able to deliver your traffic services for. Now, in a future video, I will be going over the exact sort of, I wouldn't say strategies, but the types of value and pieces of content that I'm sharing in these groups. Again, I have tons of leads that are coming in through multiple different sources, so this isn't something that I do very much anymore. However, getting free sources of leads is absolutely incredible, and it's something that you can really build a six-figure agency doing just by reaching out to these Facebook groups. So in the future, I will be showing some more content on how I actually go about adding value in those types of groups. All right, the second topic I want to dive into is using Instagram videos to reach out to your ideal clients. Now, this one's sort of a unique one. It takes a little bit of confidence and it takes a little bit of practice to get behind the camera and feel confident. However, if you are able to accomplish this, you will be able to stand out to your competition. Now, what I'm talking about is if you actually go into your Instagram DMs right now, you can send videos to people that you've talked to. And so what I highly recommend doing is instead of going to your clients or your potential clients' Instagram pages and sending them some long list and some typical pitch that every single agency owner has gone out there and done, what you're going to want to do is actually record a video of yourself speaking into the camera and sharing your value proposition. With this video, you can share the value that you're able to bring, and you can even share a few tips and tricks that you have for them based on a small sort of audit that you've actually done for their company. Now, the type of audit that you should be looking into doing is just running over one or two very key points about something that their company is maybe missing out on. maybe there are the holidays coming around and they're just not running any sort of holiday made ads. So when we are sending videos out, reaching out to these clients, we're touching on these few points and showing them how we can be of service and helping them run these campaigns on the holidays and increasing their revenue. Guys, I have personally used this method before in the past when I started my agency, and this was actually one of my go-to things because I always felt confident behind a camera, and I just felt that it was something that really showed that person on the other side of the phone or the other side of that social media platform that I was genuine and I was somebody willing to actually help them. And it's really nice because a lot of people aren't getting behind a camera, they're not sending these types of audits, so you will stand out to your competition and most likely grab the attention of your ideal client. All right, and the third and final tip I have for you guys to find free clients using social media is actually something similar to number 2 that I previously went over. However, it's a little bit different, and this one is specifically tailored for Loom audits. Quick little side note, Loom has updated their platform right now so that you're only able to give 5-minute Loom videos. I personally think this is really great because any Loom video audit over 5 minutes is probably way too long, and it's not going to allow you to send out a mass amount of Loom audits if you're spending more than 5 minutes on these videos. So this is actually a very good thing. Now, the one thing with Loom audits that is very good, and the reason why I found it so successful to land great clients, is because you're able to not only record your own face, but you're able to record your screen and go over that potential client's social media platforms, their ad library, and really their overall brand for you to actually build an audit on. And the cool thing about audits is these clients are going to be getting tons of value in that video, showing them that you actually know what you're talking about. It's going to give them a few tips and tricks as well that they can directly apply right now with or without you. But what you can do at the end of that audit is really leave a solid call to action to really sell them on booking in a meeting. I cannot stress this more to you guys. You are not trying to sell your service in these Loom audit videos. You're trying to sell the first meeting. If you can sell that first meeting and then actually land appointments with potential clients, that will give you the opportunity to really build your confidence in those meetings and those discovery calls that you're booking with these clients and sell them on your services there when you're speaking one-to-one with them. You would not believe how many agency owners I see trying to sell their service and sell their agency to clients right from the first message or right from the first point of contact when they're reaching out to these clients. And I can tell you right now, it was a mistake that I made, and I landed no clients from doing this. You will not land any clients by reaching out to them on the first time and trying to sell them on your service. It's just not going to happen. A lot of these clients are getting a lot smarter now. There's so many agencies out there, so there's a lot more competition. However, this has nothing to do with the saturation or anything like that. All this has to do is purely structuring the way that you are nurturing the people you are reaching out to. Now, without getting too carried away about this, just please take my advice on this. You are not trying to sell them on your service. You're trying to sell the first appointment. I can guarantee you that if you do book an appointment with a potential lead, the odds of you actually landing that client go up dramatically, and you will not regret following these steps that I'm providing you right now. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video. I know it was a very short one, just 3 tips and tricks that I have for you. But the really big message I want to get across to you guys today is you do not need to overcomplicate this whole process of lead generation. Lead generation is absolutely necessary, and it's something that you are going to be doing and involving yourself in for the long future, as long as you run an agency, really until you actually outsource that position. However, lead sourcing is tons of fun if you actually begin to do it properly. You'll actually begin to see a lot of people reaching back out to you if you become effective at it and are doing it the right way. So without taking up more of your time, I want to leave you guys with those 3 bits of information. If you guys gained any value from this video, drop it a like. It helps tons with the YouTube algorithm. And if you are loving the videos and the content that's coming out on a weekly basis, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I know that's going to help grow this channel and be able to expand on the network of people that we're able to reach through the content that I'm sharing. So without taking up more of your time, hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time.